Hello. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? Let me very quickly tweet out that I am live with you guys doing white. We're gonna be doing live. We are going to be doing a live write-in today. We're gonna do it for the next hour, from 3:40 to 4:40, and we're just gonna write as much as we can for that amount of time. I'm sure we'll talk. I want to do writing sprints is what I want to do. I don't want to do straight writing. I don't think I could do straight writing if I'm being honest with you. I think I'd hate myself. For I just said I don't think I'm writing a story. I'll explain here in a second, kind of the story and stuff that I'm writing in, because it's really interesting because I want to write in a different story. Hello, apocalyptic potato. Hello, apocalyptic potato. I'm glad you finally could make it to a stream again. It's been a while since I've done a writing sprint thing, but I'm excited for you to be able to join us today. Let's see here. Let me very quickly go get the link for it. But yeah, I am currently I'm still working on Broken Boys. I am really behind on like where I'm supposed to be at. I don't really have a strict schedule to where I'm at. I would love to know where you guys are at and what you guys are going to be working on today while we do things. I am live. Here's the link and hashtag. But yeah, I would love to know where you guys and stuff are at, because I find it. I was ready for your last one. Sadly, that didn't happen at all. I know. I keep canceling them, and yeah, I know. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. But I like being able for you guys to know that they're coming and things. But until I can get certain things kind of like figured out and stuff, it's just we're just gonna do them when we can do them. And I have certain dates and stuff put aside, but something's broken the last 3 months. My laptop. Oh my god, your laptop broke? That's horrible. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, yes, I do agree. It does happen, but it is still sad that your laptop did break, though. I think there's always something. Yeah, I would cry. I don't even know if I could function right if my laptop broke, personally. And also, like, I don't know, I do have things backed up. I do use OneDrive to back up things, but my luck, it would be all gone. I've already done every single file. I don't need to do that again. But I am sad, like I said, currently still going to be working on. Gosh, I think I'm going to be working on Broken Boys. I started in the blog that's going to be coming up this week on Friday. You guys will see that I have started the work on a horror short story that I'm currently drafting at the moment. But it's something that I'm excited to work on, but I'm still trying to figure out all my different information and stuff for it, and so it hasn't exactly came through. I have a video thing that I'm doing with my dad. Your comments are not coming in over here, but they're coming in over here. Hold on. Yeah, my files are gone. All the backups. Oh no, not all your backups. Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry. I had a story. I had a laptop that I went through, and I wrote the complete draft of one of my stories in, and like the complete whole, like I did like 3 drafts of it or whatever. It was a poetry novel, poetry collection, I guess, and it was wiped, and I had zero. Like I didn't even realize I didn't back up. This was so many years ago, but now I try my hardest to back up everything. But the fact that your backups are gone too, that just sucks. I'm super sorry about that. And I cried. Yeah, I lost all my Sims stuff, which I guess is not as bad because but it is bad because that's my other YouTube channel is dedicated to, and I lost all of it, and it was hard. And then I found some of it, which is good. It's better that I put it on something else, but kind of hard. It does. It sucks. Um, but I started this horror short story, and I really, really like it. But I'm kind of still trying to figure out everything that's going on in it, and figuring out everything to do with it, like outlining and stuff. And I really need to finish, basically. The I need to finish Broken Boys. So that's what we're gonna work on. I think we're gonna do a very quick, like I think probably 10-minute sprint. It's kind of like read through what you last wrote, the whole 9 yards for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. For a pot with potato. You could do what you want to do. I mean, buyers. I'm very sorry. Maybe it's time to try to start. Like, I mean, you can handwrite if that's something you want to do, or you can just sit here and watch me write. That's what you want to do as well. Either way, sorry about that. Let's see here, timer. Alrighty, and go here. I didn't lose my other channel. I just lost all the content that goes on my other channel. That's kind of what happened over there. Yeah. Yeah, there's a hobby. Yeah. Yeah. I just had to kind of find some things. Luckily enough, I kind of did, but I also really didn't. It's hard to explain. I lost a lot of stuff though, a lot of data and stuff over there, which sucks. And also, like, it's complicated. I have a whole video kind of discussing it, that you can watch if you want, but it was kind of hard. It's a hard moment for Jacob. I think losing my writing though would be harder. Some stuff you can always recreate. Write long for some stuff to recreate. Some of it does. Some of it takes a while, but most of the time it doesn't. Yeah, I can't recreate a 9-generation legacy family, but in the amount of time, I think it'd probably take about the amount of time to take me to rewrite the 40,000 words I have inside Broken Boys. But either way, I don't know. Great. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna mute myself. We're gonna hit play. And I say just yeah, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Okay. 3, 2. Okay. Well, that was the first rating sprint. I didn't really do as much as I was hoping to do. To be honest with you, my computer was running really my laptop's running kind of slow, and so I couldn't actually get the document open until like relatively far into that sprint. And so I was very much looking at outline notes and things like that, getting prepared. I started chapter 22, 22 or 23. 23 today, which is exciting. I like working on new things after taking such long process. Because like I think it can be kind of hard. That's something that you're really familiar with or whatever. That's a me thing. I don't know. I find it really hard, difficult, especially when you're not in the mood to write it. Oh my gosh, am I not in the mood to write the story, like at all? And I'm just kind of trudging along through it, and that means when I go back to edit it after my mom reads it, and I take 2 months off, it's gonna be really rough. I mean, Church of Samuel, I trudged through. I wrote 40 something thousand words in a weekend for that one, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It scared you to death. Whoops. Well, at least you know the alarms. You know them that the timer's done. Oh, that's really funny. How's your comic book coming along? I know you. Are you reading a comic or are you writing a comic? I would love to know. I don't think I knew that you're writing one. That you wrote them. But I'm very curious though. I love comics. I think they're amazing, personally. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not in the mood to write romance. I think what it is. I'm in the mood to write like people like getting like murdered or whatever. And sometimes it's a craving. Okay, and so I'm really excited to do this sit down conversation I'm gonna do with my dad later on today, where we're like devising plans and stuff for my short story, which I wrote like 5,000 words in one day. So, and that doesn't tell you I don't want to write. I don't know. Well, like I want to write, I just don't want to write this. So, very, very intriguing, though. And I know you're not really supposed to pressure yourself into writing what's something you don't want to write, which is why I think the idea of writing multiple projects at once is so appealing to most people. But I really need to finish this draft, and so I think I'm just gonna try to work on both because I think my one draft that I'm working on for the short story is probably going to need like another 5 or 6 thousand words, and so maybe I can divide it up and like write a certain amount and then attack the other. I think is like what I'm going to do is like you have to be this far and then we can write this much and that one type of thing. And writing comic, I managed to make another couple of frames. Oh, that's super duper cool. Sorry about that. Someone just texted me. Um, that's really cool that you're both drawing and writing the comic. I was looking into that the other day. Not that I have any ideas, like good ideas for like a comic book, but yeah, right. Write a murder. Like I thought this was just common things that us as writers just love to do is to write a murder. But I think writing comics is so cool. One of the things I'm planning on doing in March is writing a pilot episode for a novel that I think would work better as a TV show. And I'll do a whole video on it, so don't you worry. We'll sneak peek at things that are coming for writing videos for the channel. And as because we're going through a period of stasis, I'm taking 2 months off, hopefully. Fingers crossed, guys. I mean, if I write 20,000 words, 40,000 words in a weekend, I will. Don't you tell me. I will. It's going to be the roughest weekend ever, but I will do it. And it will be done. And I'll be really happy with it. I'll be happy it's over. But I think comics is so cool. I think people who can do both drawing and writing them is even cooler because, like, I don't know, I can't draw for shit. And I think that plays a factor. And the reason why. Because I can't. I can't draw. I can't. No, I suck really bad at it. But I think, like, I mean, honestly, though, One of my favorite things to do is writing a murder, and this short story is a all my favorite things out of horror films that I love, like, so much, put into one, except for a camp. I couldn't get a camp in there, and maybe I'll go to a camp, maybe that's where we're headed, I don't know, but camp in there because I didn't realize that's what I was doing, is adding in all the tropes that I love, but I'm very excited. I think my dad will too. He just gonna have to help me out with some of I don't know what the point of the story is. It's really bad. I have a few ideas, but none concrete enough for me to be like, yeah, that's what the point of this. 5,000 words. It has no meaning. From the idea of like recording a music video, but I realized I can't say. Oh my gosh. I decided to try it. That's, yeah, yeah, no, great. That's exactly what you do. Give me an idea of recording a music video. So is it like a song kind of thing? And so someone's like, it's just like a music video, but draw? I'm assuming is what you mean, because that's still really cool. It's also an idea that I've like never heard of before, which is really cool as well. I like, finding things that are new and things. And I'm happy that you're so being creative as well in this rough time. So, oof. Okay. But I think what we should probably do, because we're only on here for another like 20 or so minutes, maybe 30 more minutes. So I don't know how far we are into our live stream. Oh, about 35 more minutes. Probably go ahead and do another writing sprint so we can. And then, I mean, I can't draw either, but there's no way I'm going to improve without. Yeah, that is so true though. Which is why I'm really excited to like. I'm really experienced inside writing, in particular, such as like script writing and things like that. Because I think it's gonna be really cool to do a different type of medium, just like that. I think it's gonna be really really cool. Um, I can't. I mean, I can kind of draw. Kind of draw is like the real answer here because like I have a picture of Dumbo, which I'm really really proud about that I drew without having like focusing on a different photo. Just kind of drew from my mind. It looks really close to Dumbo, but that's about it. That's about as good as I'm gonna get. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do the second writing sprint. I'm excited for. I think this one's gonna be a little long for 20 minutes, and then we'll see how we're doing. I think 15 minutes is always like the sweet spot, but we're gonna do 20 because that's the trend right now on BookTube is to do the year thing. But like just before, we're gonna do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and get started, and then I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll scare you again. Okay, I mean, kind of loud. Sometimes I scare people. Yeah, yep. It's kind of very quickly. We'll probably do one more writing sprint. Sorry for the people who have recently just joined, but before we get off here, we might do one or two more. They both probably won't be very long though, just to give everybody a heads up. But okay, so also hello to anybody who has just popped up onto stream, onto the right in though. Sorry, I stream on Twitch, and so it's just a thing. Either way, and hello Sarah. I know we had been talking in the chat during that past live sprint, but I have 3 books completed. The one that I'm working on is probably on the last edit before I have to let other people see it. One is at beta reader, sort of. The last one I've only had a superficial pass on. I'm a mess. I love that. I currently have the book I'm currently writing on, which is about to be done with its first draft, and then I have another book that is completely done with its first draft. Went through its first round of alpha readers, or the one round of alpha readers. Well, hello, Carol Brown, and thank you for hitting the like button. It means a lot, and I'm glad you're getting some editing done. Yes, I think these are my favorites. Like coming in and doing writing sprints and stuff, it keeps me very occupied. And the story I'm currently working on is a romance story set in college, freshman year of college, between 2 boys, and it's just kind of like cute and things. Kind of smutty, because why not? But I'm enjoying it quite a bit, to be honest with you. But also, I'm not in the mood to write romance right now. But my deadline for myself to be able to be on track for the rest of the year is the 29th this month, and then I'm taking 2 months off from this story, and we're gonna try to move forward into other areas and things. Yeah, I like writing romance. I don't think it's my favorite though. Is the problem. I was really in the mood. I like certain books that are more adult, I should say, but they always have like just a male, like a heterosexual relationship in it. And I really wanted a gay version of it, and I could not find any that I really liked or anything like that, or anything that I was really interested in. And so I decided to write my own in that, kind of thing. Hello, Eva, and also hello, Aphrodite. I know we were talking a little bit in the chat as well during the last sprint. But yeah, I don't know. I like romance though. I like writing. I think I like writing action, but I really really enjoy writing horror stuff. I think horror is like my favorite to write, but I like writing the like extreme horror, not the let's go run away from. I don't even know what not extreme horror is, but yeah, that's kind of like where my cup of tea kind of lays. But you know, what is everybody working on? So we have Sarah, who said she's going to be working on editing. I know Apocalyptic, you're working on comics, which is just so cool. Caro, you're working on some editing as well. Cosmic Horror is Bay, Bay for me. Yeah, Cosmic Horror. I don't know if I've ever read Cosmic Horror. What is? That'd be really interesting. I would like to know more about Cosmic Horror. Um, I don't even know if I've ever even like heard of it before. That's really cool though. I like that. Is it like space horror? Because like I've seen cheesy space horror. I don't know if I've ever read like any actually like really really good. Lovecraft. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. Um, the oh yeah. Psychological horror, apocalyptic is also a favorite. Then you see it in your brain melts kind of. Oh yeah, yep. Now I understand. Yeah, Lovecraft. Interesting. Um, but yeah, psychological horror is like some of my favorites. Thrillers, that's what makes thrillers so much fun, I think personally. Modern Gothic. Oh my gosh, Haley, I need to read that. I need to read that. Yes. Modern Gothic. You know how okay, please if you have any recommendations for Gothic literature, let me know in the chat because like I want some really really good like Gothic literature. Not like it doesn't have to be like really well written, but it has to be like really, really fun and things like that. I've not read a really fun Gothic story in a long time. Um, and like I think that'd be really, really fun. Carl and Tutu sitting in a tree. Okay. And like, yeah, I think that'd be really, really fun. Really, really, really exciting. Oh, oh, the emoji. Sorry, I'm an awkward person. Um, which is weird because like I guess because I just don't really chat very much. When I stream on Twitch, I just play The Sims. I don't know. Well, are you guys ready to? I don't know how long we've been talking for. Google Midwest horror Gothic and read all little things, and you'll get the vibe I'm going for. Midwest Gothic. Ooh, I will have to Google that. Google/Pinterest. Interesting. I read a Gothic kind of story called Church of Samuel. I talked about it briefly on this channel before. I read it in August of last year. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Sarah. Um, yeah, I love Twitch. It's my favorite thing. I play like 4 times. I stream like 4 times a week over there. And Sims, like I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to Sims. Sims is my life, though. You want an easy read and intro into it? You can read 14 by Peter Kleins. I'll have to write that down. I think at this point I'm going to work on fan fiction until I get my laptop repaired. Fan fiction is always fun. I love fan fiction. Honestly, it's a guilty pleasure. I think I read way too much of it though, to say the least. Of course, I read as much as I can at all times. That I think plays a factor. What was I gonna say? Oh, and I read an early story that's kind of gothic-y for Church of Samuel in like 2 months, or it was a span of like I think I started working on it in like February, but I finished it in August. But I didn't really work on it until like August. I wrote the bulk of it in like a weekend, which was weird. I'm working on fantasy. There's magic and death and stuff. Okay, magic I love. I have a hard time reading fantasy, but I do love it. And then death, always, always bring on the death. All the death. All the characters need to die. Personal, which is so hard, which is why romance is so hard because like we could kill off characters in romance. I'm kind of doing it because I kind of need to for my own sanity. It's like you can't really do it, it's not as fun. It's a little too melodramatic, I think, for my personal liking when you kill somebody off in a romance story. But I don't know. So I'm writing a horror short story right now to kind of itch that scratch, and that scratch needs to be itched because I wrote 6,000 words or 5,000 words in it the other day in a day in like 7 hours or 5 hours or something like that. It was the fastest I've written in a long time, and I felt really happy about it. If you kill characters in romance, you did a Chinese romance story. Oh, they always dying in this. I didn't know that. They were just did anyone ever just ghost in romance? Like poof. Hello. Ghost in romance. What do you mean by that, Eva? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm curious to see what you mean. But I did not know Chinese romance. There's a lot of people that die. Tragedy, like maybe like Romeo. Like, I mean, my character or whatever in it has a very tragic backstory because like that's the type of romance I like, the brooding people or whatever. And so like people do die. Like there's a little bit of death, but it's like right now we're just having the stepping stones, character stepping stones and things like that. That's just like I can't kill anybody. Like I just killed somebody for no reason just because I wanted to. And honestly, I'm kind of regretting it because I know it's gonna happen. And like it's just a lot. I just found your Instagram. Oh, yeah, it's a link down below in the description. My Instagram is. Is that who you liked everything? Because I just got a notification that yeah, I'm assuming that's you. Murder. I got an idea for a romance series. I really do, but they're so cheesy. I'm iffy about it. Honestly, I like cheesy romance, so I'd be down, personally. In murder, always. Murder. That's pretty good. But yeah, cheesy romance. I think I like Hallmark movies. I love Hallmark movies. They're my fave, and those stupid things are super freaking cheesy. So yeah, always down for it. Always, always, always down for it. he wants to write, it's someone wants to read. Yep, I do agree. Which is why I took the liberty of writing the story that I'm writing, because like it's like a little overdone and things by this point now. But I still think there's an audience for Satanic book. There was an audience for that. A few other people who I didn't really think were gonna like it that were a part of my alpha read selection that decided that they wanted to try it before I went through the first round of edits for it. Were like, I like this way more than I thought I would, but I was also really offended. I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that was coming. Okay, well, we do one more sprint, just because I do have a few other things I have to get done to phone call with my dad and stuff. So we'll do one more sprint for everybody can be participating in it if they can, and then we'll we'll be back. I'll try to do another one. I don't think I'm doing another one in February. I think we're having another one. We'll do another one in March for sure, though. 250,000 words this year, so I might get at least get to at least one. Yeah, definitely. Also, romance, they're pretty long. They can get pretty lengthy. Um, sure, you could do like I don't know what your idea is for it, but a collection of them, like novellas or something instead. If you're nervous about the actual thing being a little too cheesy throughout the whole thing, some cheesy novellas I think would be nice, like a little power punch type of thing. But what time would you guys like to sprint for? I'll let you guys choose. I'll let you guys say whichever you want. We've done 20 minutes. We've done 10 minutes. This being the last sprint of the write-in. I'm open to whatever, personally, because I'm thinking novella is probably 20K. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's what probably mine's gonna come. Like my short story is probably like novella. I don't think it's actually gonna be a short story though. 15. Okay, I'm pretty open to 15. I think that's a good, sweet number. I think a lot of people like 15 too. I think 20. I think is a little too long sometimes, and I think uh, 10 can be a little too short. I think 10's like a perfect. Trying to get back into writing, starting writing type of thing. So 15. Okay, seeing another 15 in the chat, and that's probably where we're headed. Which like I said, I think it's a pretty good number. Make sure I went ahead and fix that. 12.36. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Maybe 15.36. That way we can use something. I like an odd number. I like a weird thing. I'm into it. I like 20, but 15 is double at the end. Yeah. Let's see here. 15. All right. I think this is what we're going to go with. So if you guys have never been here, I mute myself. I like to listen to music. I like to talk and things while I write. It's just a thing that I do. So we will be pulling up the time, and then I will mute myself once I hit play. And then we'll come back and we'll talk and things. And then I'll probably say, yeah, we'll talk and yeah. Okay. How about we go ahead and get started? I'm going to go ahead and hit play. I wish everybody the best of luck, whatever they're going to be doing, and I hope you guys enjoy the final and third writing sprint of the evening. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself. Okay. That was the third and final writing sprint. How did everybody do? I actually jumped between projects with this one because I don't know. I had a kind of like a trouble just the box in the final bit of merch heading out to the post office where they lock the doors. Oh wow, that's super cool. Merch. That'd be so fun. I think merchandise would be so cool to create and things like that. I'm having a hard time creating moats, but I think it could be really fun. And I'm glad you got to finish. Just on time as well. Hopefully the post office is yeah, I hope you get there in time as well. It's very, very exciting though. 303 hand. Oh, see, that's amazing. I cannot handwrite shit for my life. I also couldn't be able to read it as fast as I would want to handwrite it. It would go by way too faster. So I think that's very good. I'm very happy that you got that many words done. And birthday card. See, look at this. You guys did so much. I jumped between projects. I'm still on this chapter that I'm on, but I'm underwriting it right now, and I want to wait until I can like fully write it. I have a feeling I'm writing like 40,000 words in a weekend, and I'm just not prepared for it. I don't know. Let's see. Where did I get to with Broken Boys? We almost got to 41,000, so it'll be 39,000. Stranger, I wrote like 100 or so more words then, but I want to do a little more about the deep out money for it because I really just don't have a purpose for it just yet. And I just need to find one before we get to like 6,000 words, and then I'm like, what am I writing this for? Other than the fact I want to kill things in a book. Gosh, give with the off, whatever. Still more than we had before. So this is true though. I completely agree. And yeah, I think overall this was a very productive time. Towards the end there, I was watching a little bit of YouTube, not gonna lie. But overall, I did write for an hour or somewhat an hour. I don't know. Let's see here, 10, 20. So that's 30, 45, 47, something like that minutes we wrote out of the hour 18, which I think is really, really good for a live write-in things. But I do want to thank everybody that came and things, and how to anybody who is new. I'm not entirely sure if we do have any new people who are here before. I do try to upload at least one writing video every week. Sometimes those do go into more like a vlog that I post at the weekend. As I like to vlog my weekends and things. Something interesting's happening. If not, then you guys don't get one. But like for this weekend, we'll be talking a lot about my horror story and things like that because I couldn't sleep. But yeah, I will see you guys all on Wednesday. I might post a video tomorrow. It'll be book related because I'm just a little behind. But I think I will definitely be back on Wednesday for sure. I think I'd like to try to do a live writing. I think you should. I mean, I really like it, and it really does keep you centered, and it really does keep you actively writing and stuff, which I really, really like. I have streams on Friday nights. Hit me up if you're ever interested in. Oh, cool. Definitely, Sarah. Definitely interested. I don't know. I mean, I'm interested, but we have to wait and see. Because we have family movie night and stuff on Fridays. But I could obviously try to get to one. I think that'd be really cool. Also, I like watching them. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and move over. There we go. I went ahead and subscribed. That way, I can get notified and things like that. So I can try to make one. That's really cool though. I really wish I had like a certain date or whatever, but I stream way too much. I don't think I could probably handle streaming write-ins and then also streaming on Twitch and stuff for YouTube for some stuff purposes. But yeah. Well, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, great rest of their Monday or Tuesday. I don't know where you guys are at. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys all next time for another video. Like I said, we'll have a write-in definitely next month for March. But yeah, okay. bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. And